Hi everybody, it's the 1st of September 2021. Yeah, so we thought we would do an anniversary video. It's not our wedding anniversary, that was 2 days ago. We celebrated that. But this is 2 years since we retired and started. Oh, you're not quite in. But there we go. And excuse my hand flashing backwards and forwards, and started on our travels. Well, sort of. Where we are now is in a little village in France. Can't remember the name of the place. Saint Antoine. De something or other.
Yeah.
On the road
to
west of Bergerac, on the way to the Bordeaux area. We left this morning from the campsite where we had spent 7 wonderful weeks. Really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
It was just superb at La Côte d'Arc. Just lovely pool, jacuzzi, wonderful. So we actually extended our stay. We were going to stay for 6 weeks, ended up staying for 7 weeks. So we've got a few more videos to put up of our travels in England and then getting down to there in France to put up. But we thought we would leap in with a present day one. There's a little bit of light on this thing.
Yeah,
coming in this window. Sorry about that. So we thought we'd do a little anniversary video, didn't we? Carol said, "What?" And I said, "Well, not today." She said, "Well, it's the anniversary. You can't do it any other day. Otherwise, it's not the anniversary." So I always seem to get that response for this. So Carol, how do we feel 2 years on?
Well, we feel happy.
I ask how we feel because Carol will tell me how I feel.
Yeah. We feel, pleased that we're still here 2 years on. Yeah, we've survived.
Yep.
And apart from the lockdowns, but actually, those worked okay. We were able to be on sites for that, so that was all right. And then we travelled around the UK earlier, in the spring and early summer, with obviously restrictions and things, but that was all right. So all in all, it's been good. Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah. So when do we plan to stop, Carol?
Well, when we can't do it anymore.
Which might, frankly, be tomorrow.
Yeah, or when we get fed up.
Yeah.
And it's not enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it really.
Yeah. We're heading for the Bordeaux area for this last 2.5 weeks or so.
Yeah.
We've got to try and sort out getting our COVID tests for coming back to the UK. We've been having a problem with that. Most people seem to be able to do it, no problem at all. But we been on the French government website. We've then tried to telephone various places. Either the telephone numbers have been incorrect, or there's been a message saying go on our internet site. We followed that, went onto an internet site for a company in La Rochelle, and we had to join up to their website, etc. Did all that, and then started to book, and then it wanted to send us a confirmation of the booking by telephone, text. So it asked for a telephone number, no problem at all. Put in the telephone number. The only trouble is French telephone numbers are one digit less than ours, it seems, because our phone wouldn't go in, our phone number, so we couldn't put the phone number in, so we couldn't confirm the booking for the test. So we're heading up that way. We intend to just walk in, speak to them, book it in person, because we got 2.5 weeks before we got to have the test in order to come back. So we're working that out.
Yeah.
But
well, we're going to go.
we spent
into
a whole morning
Yes.
chasing down.
Yeah.
I phoned various people. I phoned a nice lady at the travel tourist information, who was very helpful, except she couldn't do anything either because the telephone number didn't work.
No.
So she couldn't book it for us either.
So we're going to go to the tourist information centre.
Yeah, and see what they say, see if
on the
they're,
coast,
or we'll
yeah.
walk, and if they can't book it, we'll walk in and book one.
Yeah.
And then we'll get the test done and then travel up.
Yeah.
So that's the situation right now. No plans to stop doing this. As Carol said, lockdowns have been big interruptions in our plans, and we have sort of adjusted to that. This winter we hope January to come back across and head down to Spain. Again, that's God's willing.
We'll just have to see.
We just don't know really,
No.
but that's the plan.
Yeah.
Head down to south of Spain for January, February, March. Come back April, May, June. That's the plan. And then come back over to France again. We've already got a booking which is transferred from this year to next year at a campsite down on the south coast. So we plan to go there for 6 weeks.
I mean, that's one thing we have said, is that unless we can come over into Europe for 3 months
6 months of the year.
6 months of the year.
And shorten our winters.
And shorten the winter time. This we won't continue probably with this lifestyle.
With the travelling anyway.
Travelling, yeah.
We may well stay in Grace.
Yeah,
but if we can't, if it becomes really difficult to travel out of the country, then we'll probably try and find somewhere where we can be permanently with Grace for some time.
Yeah.
And just settle down to a sedentary lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because it's no fun. We found, it's no fun travelling in the winter in England.
No.
And the summer is quite expensive to stay on campsites, and there's very little else that you can do, and we can stay in laybys and such like.
Yeah.
But we can't really leave Grace and go off.
No.
From there, whereas on a campsite we can leave her and we can go out and about. So. And
of course, because of COVID, there are now more people with motorhomes, caravans, and tents.
So campsites are a lot busier than they used to be.
Yeah, and people are not travelling abroad, so the roads are much busier. So through the whole summer holidays, it's not that good when you've got a vehicle this size, travelling about, trying to find.
It's very noticeable that that when we first came over, the traffic light system had France's Amber Plus, and it's very noticeable that we were about the only British people on the site. There were one or two English speaking. There's an American guy who works in England, lives in France. He'd found life rather difficult lately, but other than that, there was nobody actually who travelled over until the last couple of weeks, when obviously things changed and people were able to book with confidence that they didn't have to isolate and things when they came back and all that, and only take one test rather than two, because France has been lowered to Amber, which is what it should have been all along. We took a risk because we were going to be over here for 3 months. We thought, well, it's worthwhile. So there we are. That's our update. We're still enjoying ourselves. We should have been on an air tonight, but the entrance was a bit narrow. It's not one we've been to before because we're on a different road. We're still exploring. So we got there and it was just too narrow, too awkward an angle, and we didn't want to do. If you've been watching any of our previous videos, you'll see the damage we did when we tried to get in somewhere that there was a little bit too narrow road to get in, and that's the case here.
Yeah.
So
this is a busy
It's
quite a busy road.
busy road, so coming out of there would have been difficult, even if we could have squeezed in.
Yeah.
So we actually came down the road. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We hadn't had any lunch. We came off the site. We went shopping. We filled up with fuel, all the essential things that you have to do. We did a big shop because we'd eaten everything in the house, as it were. So we just came down the road a little bit, stopped on the side of the road, but spotted a disused garage just a few yards further down. We pulled in here. We've been here since about 3:30, I guess.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we've been here. We've had something to eat. We just had our tea, and looks like we're going to spend the night here, and then we'll get back on the road because this is where we plan to be for tonight. So we were very fortunate. We found a disused garage.
Yes, because there were just not many lay-bys.
No, not that you
France.
can park in overnight.
Not like in England.
So we can't just drive down the road and find a.
No.
Yeah.
They're just not.
And the next air is quite a little journey on. So we decided we risk it and park here and hope that nobody objects.
Yeah.
And if they do, we'll just say, well, we'll be gone in the morning. So I think we'll be okay for tonight. Feels all right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If somebody was going to object to us being here, they would have come out and objected by now.
Yeah.
We're not in anybody's line of sight, really.
No.
So there we are. That's us. That's our little adventure today. It's all good fun. You just have to be flexible.
Yes. Yeah.
Which Carol finds difficult because of her back. All right. God bless.
Yes. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Yep.
Do send us a message. Say hello. Join us on YouTube. Subscribe and share our videos. Put them on share. Somebody else might be interested in what we're up to and where we're going and what we're doing. So all right. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
Yep.
So
Take
goodbye
care,
from
everybody.
us. Take care. Bye.
Bye.